Isn't that the name of one of the fish in the fishing pond?
I guess it is now. But we're not. But yeah, this is 100% no woob, which sounds like some sort of odd maneuver you might do with someone you're close to, but it is in fact a valid category of this game. They're going to be getting all the dungeon items, all the pieces of heart, all the photographs, all the inventory upgrades, all the level 2 items, and 20 of the 26 seashells.
It's going to be grand. Alright, so our first step is, of course, going down to the beach, getting that sword. Required for everything we do in this run, because unfortunately Link can't pick up a bush.
I mean, have you ever tried picking up a bush?
Yes. You just have to wear gloves.
Yeah, and it's also extremely difficult. Turns out roots are really good for keeping trees in the ground, and I don't know about you, but I can't live with the force of a hurricane.
This is a bush, not a tree.
Hey, bushes are strong too. I'll have none of your botany apartheid here.
Okay, when you run a landscaping company, and you work for that landscaping company because I did not own it, then you come talk to me. Anyways, we're hunting for money because of course today is payday. So we're gonna pick up hopefully 10 rupees on the beach on our way to the shop, using a trick called rupee duping. Just gonna clone some rupees by hitting them with both the shield and our bodies. Aulos getting some really good luck, but Mchan, of course, gets the 10 on the beach. So he doesn't even need to waste any time hunting in the bushes. He's going straight for the shop after he gets that
seashell.
seashell.
Not being so lucky, having to do a little bit of lawn mowing, because
there he gets it. Only a little bit behind now.
Yeah, the irony being, of course, that even though we have money, we're not going to use it to actually buy things, because that would be slow. We're just going to still steal things.
Filthy thieves we are.
Yeah. Well, we're also going to go and pick up these bombs and try to buy them, but we're not going to buy them because the thievery runs too deep, too strong.
Through the magic of space-time bullshittery, we have successfully bought bombs without spending any money. This is a communist society now.
Yeah, the save and quit menu, it turns out, is one of the most powerful things in the Zelda universe, because it lets you warp around, and it also lets you skip dialogue and get things for free. What a wonderful thing. And Mchan, I don't know, deciding he wants to stick his nose in the trendy games guy's eye. This is the real reason that we are buying money, because Link has a horrible gambling problem, and... Actually, does the trendy game count as gambling, or is it just like a UFO catcher? Actually, that would still be kind of gambling, wouldn't it?
Just a bit.
Yeah, well, anyways... Turns out getting the powder at the trendy game is faster than doing it the intended way, so... That's just how it is.
Well, of course, you don't want to go running through the forests looking for a mushroom, and you don't even know where that mushroom's been, then.
I mean, who do you think we are, Terran?
God, no, what do they expect us to be, some sort of botanist?
Alright, the chat asks, how can I buy my money? Well, my friend, all you have to do is, accumulate $10,000 in unmarked bills to me, and
No. What you want to do is you want to put all your money in Facebook right now.
I would literally rather slam my own face in a car door than give any money to Mark Zuckerberg.
No, but do you know why?
But you know what's better than Facebook? Bomb triggers.
Bomb triggers! Yeah, buddy! So we activate the magic of the world, and we use explosives to cause things to happen. We basically put a grenade up to Terran's head, and suddenly, BAM! He transforms from a raccoon to a person.
Yeah, you might remember you're supposed to use powder for that, but turns out explosions are a controlled substance in this game, but we figured out a way to circumvent that. And dropping 2 bombs really close to each other within 4 frames, which you can do on a screen transition, well. The game says, whoa, none of that. Now I need to figure out where to put this other bomb. And, well... that other bomb tends to goes someplace it's not supposed to, and it makes events happen.
Remember, kids, you don't need to defuse the bomb to get it to work for you. So
and
anyways,
we're going to be doing that a lot.
Mchan's now running through D1. He's going to come in here, bust open a bombable wall, get a seashell, and then make his way over to getting one of the best items in the game, the Rock's Feather.
Yes. In the meantime, we're going to get to see some cool stuff with the bow, because The bow is a late game item. You may have realized already if you are paying attention. This is the early game, so we're not really supposed to have the bow so soon. And the game is not designed, it's not balanced around that.
Nonsense.
So,
The game presents it to you early enough.
Yeah, it's one of those things where they expected. Maybe it's one of those cultural exchange things where, you know, thievery is just kind of prevented in Japan based on the shame of having stolen something and knowing you did it. Whereas we're speedrunners, we have no shame. So there you go.
We also can't read Japanese, so we don't know that her name is actually Thief now.
I actually once looked up what his name changes to in the Japanese version. I've never been able to find it, so I don't actually know what it is.
Therefore, we're still whatever we named ourselves to be.
Yes, indeed. So Mchan is still Zerda, and aulos is still Jiji Kudo. My pronunciation is awful. I make extreme apologies for that.
You anime watcher.
I used to be, many years ago.
Retired anime watcher. It's even worse.
Don't even have the commitment to stick with it. God, what a quitter. Well, you know what doesn't quit? Super jumps, because we're going to be seeing a lot of them, and we just saw Mchan do it, and now aulos is going to do it too. The Rock's Feather lets us do this fun thing where you're clipped into a wall and you kind of jump into it then jump away. The game's like, yeah, you're probably one floor higher than you are, and lets you jump over obstacles. It turns out that's actually really useful.
You know, architecture things.
Just architecture things. But now for something that we can't exactly cheese, it's time for Moldorm, who is unironically actually really difficult.
So, you have to get 4 hits on him, or 2 spin slashes, or any combination thereof. And he can knock you down. If you fall down, the fight resets. And he deals 1 hard damage apiece every time he hits you. He's a very dangerous fight, and amazingly, unlike me, these runners are capable of killing him first try.
Yeah, they're staying very close together, holding a cello above their heads, which is very responsible music making.
Yes, I would hold above my head like a 40-pound instrument. That sounds pretty wise.
I mean, maybe you just need to go to the gym more.
A cello is not properly balanced above your head.
Yeah, it's true. It's not exactly designed for proper weight distribution.
So, anyways, we are now on our way up north through the forest to go to D2, but first we have to go run some errands. We have to go pick up a heart piece. What else do we get? We talked to a mouse who we will assassinate in the future.
We don't assassinate him, he just makes very poor workplace choices.
Happy little accidents.
Why are you relishing in the suffering of a poor mouse who loves his job?
Because he beats us up in an alternate universe?
Are you thought policing? What do you think this is?
I don't know what you're talking about.
We're taking this detour into the log cave here to get 50 rupees and also do another super jump to get this heart piece early here. We could come back with a bracelet, but
That's
no.
slow.
Takes too long.
Might as well make it efficient.
Yes.
Plus, we get thrown a neat little super jump there.
Yep. Yeah,
now, we're going to be walking up to the, Oh, no, go ahead, my bad.
I was going to say, super jumps being one of those, Mchan, getting a little bit of shame in his life there, but no, super jumps are one of those tricks that it's the reason one of the big reasons we run on 1.0 version for LADX, because in later versions, that was fixed, and you can no longer super jump, and there are so many really important tricks that use them in this run.
Remember, kids, if you are playing this in English, don't try this at home, because you will fail.
Unless you have English 1.0, which I think is one of the harder versions to find.
Yeah.
It's a lot more... Japanese 1.0 is a lot more common, which is convenient. It's the fastest version. Faster text and all the tricks.
Alright, so we're gonna go pick up our eldritch friend Bow Wow here after killing a bunch of moblins who kidnapped him. Because, no, seriously, we are an assassin. Sent by Madame Meow Meow to kill everyone and take back the dog.
Well, I mean, she didn't say it quite like that, but we just kind of interpreted it that way, because, I guess...
No, King Moblin said it like that. His exact words are, "Oh, you must be an assassin sent by Madame Meow Meow. You'll never take this pup back."
Yeah, it is something like that. But hey, here we are. We found him, our best friend. And judging by based on what we know about Kirby shapes, Bow Wow is in fact in optimal friend shape.
Oh yes. Looks like Aulos is taking a slight lead here. Very slight.
Oh, I could also don't forget though that Mchan did pick up the Heart Piece of Shame early, so that could be what is. Oh, Aulos! They both got really good luck there.
Aulos, I mean not Aulos. Mchan was just in a little bit of a worse position to capitalize on it though. Yeah, making Aulos be like a screen ahead. It's gonna stay close, isn't it?
Oh, absolutely. And things could very easily change in this dungeon. We'll see. Oh.
I must also take the time to point out, for these runners on the leaderboards, Mchan is the underdog in this race, the 129.01. He's been working hard to make his time low. However, he's going to have a heck of a race to run if he wants to beat Aulos with the 120.17.
Yeah, we're already starting to see Aulos having some clean execution. He's also using some pretty clever menu strats here, because in this game you only have 2 buttons, so there's no set sword button or anything like that. Every time you want to switch your items, you got to use the menus. And
I didn't even see the second arrow there.
Oh yeah, but he's very much optimizing. You see, he put his bow and arrow and the feather and the bow on early, and he's just been keeping them on, whereas Mchan's been doing a lot more menus. Each menu is 2 seconds, so those add up.
A minimum of 2 seconds.
A minimum, yeah. Aulos getting some ghosts to go away so he can get himself a bracelet.
He doesn't need to call anybody. He's the Ghostbuster.
Makes him feel good. Oh,
Aulos has gone for powder.
Oh,
he must not be comfortable with any of the strats for that room.
Dang, yeah, Mchan doing proper busting as opposed to just kind of hand waving.
Ray Parker Jr. would be proud. Brings a tear to my eye. Alright, meanwhile, Aulos has done the worst room in the dungeon already, and he's on his way to go fight the genie in a bottle. Mchan having a little bit of trouble getting this set up, but he gets it through.
Yeah, that Stalfos can be a bit of a troll, because if it's directly above you when you try through that pot, you'll hit it instead of the pole's voice. Then you have to go into the stairs and reset the room, and it's pure misery. Alright, now it's time for the genie. So, this is actually a pretty obnoxious fight. You have to throw the bottle against the wall 3 times, and he teleports around a bunch of times. So we're just going to say beans to that, and
it's all pointless. Let's just throw it once, and then call it a day.
Exactly.
And through the magic of architecture, once again, it let us super jump once before, and now it lets us break priceless pottery.
Oh no! Aulos is out of bombs.
Oh boy! I wonder where he used an extra one.
I don't know, but we're going to get a rare chance to see the second phase of the fight here. So yes,
he's dead now.
Yes, unfortunately, it gives Mchan time to catch up, because instead of just no 0 teleports, Aulos had to deal with 2 teleports and use sword swings. Now we're going to see Mchan kill him outright with bomb arrow right here. There we go, perfect.
However, we now must remember that Aulos is still a decent way ahead because of his execution. I can only foresee that that's gonna extend, you know, until something very big hits Aulos.
Possibly. But at the very least, this is one of those things where Mchan is not a bad player, not by a long shot. So
no, he's an up-and-coming. He's outstanding.
Yeah, so Aulos can't afford to just be making a whole bunch of mistakes like that. So he's just, as long as he plays cleanly, he's in very good shape. So we'll just have to wait and see how this run plays out.
So we're going to walk over here. Now, go ahead.
So we're just going to walk over here. It's time to go explore the magic pit.
Explore what magic pit?
Wow, look at there, that big flashing inviting hole right there.
I didn't see anything. I saw a save and quit screen.
I mean, you must have blinked. But the fact of the matter is, by just walking onto that screen, it counts as having been visited, which means that when we go to find one of the other magic holes and we send Link down it, well, we can teleport to that one.
Which is very useful later, as we have to come straight back there once we get the angler key later on.
Yes.
In about, what do you say, 20 minutes?
Give or take. And Mchan now saving a little bit more time since he had already grabbed the Heart Piece of Shame.
Alright, so here we have, both of our guys are meeting the Mad Batter. This guy would upgrade one of your items. being powder, bombs, or bow, to be able to hold more of them. We don't want any more powder, because powder sucks.
Yeah.
So we're going to upgrade bombs first. Luckily for Aulos, him running out of bombs only mattered in the boss fight. Because he knew he would be coming over here and getting, what is it, 40 now?
Yes.
So he's pretty much set on bombs for the rest of the run.
Yes. And the next time we visit Mad Batter, we'll be getting the arrow upgraded. And we have the those bomb and arrow counts calculated pretty cleanly. That's why it's so darn important to not screw up which Mad Batter upgrade you get.
Ooh. Alright, so our guys are picking up secret seashells. Now we need to pick them up in a specific order and have a certain amount at a certain time, because we're going to be taking advantage of the fact that when we go into the seashell mansion, if we have 5 or 10 seashells, the game just gives us a seashell for free.
Oh, I was mistaken. It's 60 bombs.
Oh.
Actually, I should have known that. Oh, that's
No, you know what it is? It's 40 powder, 60 bombs, 60 arrows.
yeah, that's it.
That's what got us.
The game knows that powder is absolutely worthless, so it's just like, we're not even going to give you that much. It's not like you're going to use it anyway.
I mean, it's like an instant kill on every enemy, isn't it?
Not every enemy, but it's it definitely does some cool things. Sets a lot of enemies on fire, and it turns certain enemies into other enemies. It's kind of silly stuff.
Oh yes, you can turn monsters into creatures that can actually speak to you and have you be disturbed. Anyways, we're here getting photos now. Thanks to the fact that we met the mouse, he will now take our picture for free in certain locations. Now, some of these pictures are missable, such as this one with Richard. If we do anything with Candlelit Castle, thank God we don't, because Candlelit Castle is terrible, Alpha. Then, we can't get it, we can't do 100%. This becomes very important later when there actually is a point where we have a very real chance of forgetting a photo and not being able to go back to get it.
Yeah. There's also a couple of items you may have seen them skip. That's because later on we'll go back to those places to get photo, and then we'll get the item at the same time, saving
All of those getting a clean bill of skip there, which basically do is you trick the game into thinking that you're on a solid tile when you have fallen already. And that allows you to transition down. He set that up odder? Is that a word, odder? Then I've seen it before. He basically just walked onto the pit instead of jumping, pretty much.
I mean, if he's feeling saucy, by all means. And just taking a little bit of a detour here to grab a secret seashell before popping in to Richard's house and saying, hello, goodbye, we don't like you.
Goodbye, Mr. Frog. So, you'll notice that Aulos and Mchan have picked up a leaf. We're going to stick that leaf in a wall, and it's going to open a door because leaves are keys, wouldn't you know?
Yeah, there's a... It's kind of a funny thing. It's actually the slime key, but...
Before we can discuss that, we see Aulos. He's going to try to do something magical. He's going to try to jump on water. He will become a skipping stone by using the feather, the frame that he touches the water, and transitioning.
Yep, and they... Oh, he's doing the fancy way.
Oh.
He's trying to buffer the jump.
Oh, and he gets it.
Yep,
He's
and now
very spicy today, isn't he?
Mm-hmm.
And now we're on to D3. So we're going to be killing a lot of enemies in here, because we're going to get... The only time that we're going to get this, the piece of power in this dungeon. What this does is it increases movement speed, it gives our attacks knockback, and it doubles our attack with the sword. The catch is that we have to kill 30 enemies without saving, quitting, or dying. And
Yes,
it lasts... No, go ahead. My bad.
So this is actually something that's extremely useful, and you'll see the route completely revolve around this in any % no screw because it has no saving and quitting. But in this category, this is the only place we'll see it.
Sadly. And it looks like he's gonna get it in the last room that he can, pretty much.
Oh gosh.
Oh dear, there he
Okay.
is. He's
Okay.
good.
That was mean.
Just jump away from that one. Ooh.
Oh,
So the
Guardian
other
Acorn.
drop there was a Guardian Acorn. If he happens to pick that up, that sucks because it, one, overwrites the piece of power, meaning his sword is now weak. He loses the movement speed. And everything is generally awful.
Yeah, more like Guardian Trollcorn. God.
Yeah. So we also skipped over something. Ha. Because we were talking about that Guardian Acorn drop, which Mchan did not get.
He wasn't killing as many enemies. He's probably gonna get it when he kills the Zulls the second time coming through this room.
But you see, we skipped over those Dudongos. Basically, we did a super jump from the corner and used the knockback that we got from the hitting the Dudongo with our sword to propel us over the blocks, saving us some keys. Because even though we're in Key Dungeon, we really only need like 2.
Yeah. Could get extra keys, would rather not. But now we're going to see Aulos take advantage of his piece of power to make short work of Slime-Eye here, turning the second phase into 2 hits, see you later, Slime-Eye, or more like see you never, because you can't see if there's nothing that, oh, and there you go, Mchan getting that piece of power.
Yeah, just a little late, but he still has it, so that way he can do the quick kill on Slime-Eye. So an interesting quirk about this game is if you're using boots and feather, you will lose your momentum if you hold down direction when you jump on 2D sections, which I don't know if many people know that.
Yeah, the Pegasus boots have some unusual properties.
You got the thing right before I did.
It was delayed a bit. I actually clicked it like 30 seconds ago. But alright, Mchan going for a slightly different strat there, but the important thing is Slime-Eye was taken care of in very timely fashion.
Oh, yes. So now we're going to go over here using the boots to break these obstacles. Unfortunately, Aulos didn't get the quick cycle on it, which allows you to skip getting hit by the spark and getting the text. And we're going to go knock on this wall with a bomb to reveal, hey look, piece of power's home.
Did you just say piece of power?
Yes, I did. Piece of heart. Need we remind you that this is LADX After Dark. It's what, 11 p.m. for you right now?
Yeah. But anyways, now it's unfortunately we don't get to see Terran get chased by bees, but that's because the save and quit menu continues to be one of the most powerful tools in our arsenal here. So just pretend that Terran got chased by bees because he deserves it. Take our
Terran
word for it.
is the bees now. Are the bees.
Why would you insult bees like that?
No, they've assimilated as an entity, man. Anyways, now that we have hold the 10 seashells that we need, we can go back into the seashell mansion and pick up an 11th seashell, making the game do our dirty work for us.
Yeah, I'm gonna be honest, despite the fact it's called Seashell Mansion, this is the jankiest, smallest mansion I think I've ever seen.
Alright, look. This is only the main foyer. We don't get to see the stairs because they're off to our side. It's a 2D section. We can't see anything in the floor or the background. Come on.
Okay, you know what? That's no excuse, because Mchan thankfully delivering, letting us see Terran get his just desserts.
You take that, you Mario knockoff. You don't deserve honey.
This is our honey now. We're going to do what any reasonable human being would do with honey.
Gonna give it to
a bear wearing an apron. But there's actually a reason for this, don't panic. We're actually doing this because we get a pineapple for it. Actually, no, that's not the reason we do it. We're doing it because getting the pineapple makes the bear tell us that Marin's at the beach.
This is actually not Chef Bear, it's Wing Bear Man. For he is the greatest wingman, giving us the deets on the date.
Wing Bear Man.
Wing Bear Man. It's the worst idea that I've had. By gum, I'll stick to it.
I can't debate that. That was a pretty bad idea.
So now,
I'm gonna be honest. If I try to get a bear be my wingman, I would probably just get arrested, or yeah, that wouldn't really work. Alternatively,
you get Pooh Bear as your wingman.
Actually, at that point, it would probably just be, who are you? Why are you in my house?
I'm here to get your honey.
Okay, this went into a direction that I'm not comfortable taking this.
Alright, look, you made it that way.
No! You
He's
did!
in your kitchen!
I was just talking about a friggin' cartoon bear wearing an apron, then you brought a real person into it. Why would you do this?
Bear is not a real person!
Oh!
He's an imaginary animal made up by Christopher Robin!
Bear, dude!
No! Winnie the Pooh! He's a Pooh Bear!
No one calls him that aside from friggin' Christopher Robin! Are you Christopher Robin now?
So in the book, he's actually called Pooh Bear, yet you're arguing that nobody calls him Pooh Bear.
No one real calls him that.
Alright, you. Alright, so
Yeah.
Lord's Bleach, we have absolutely no idea, but we've skipped over a lot of things.
We needed to get intense to offset the fact that it was extremely relaxed with fishing. Because fishing is low energy. And it looks like the chat is reacting about as well as they should. Now, excuse me, I'm going to sit here and think about what decisions I made that brought me to this point.
Meanwhile, I'm actually going to talk about the fact that we just picked up an ocarina in our dreams and it really exists. And now, aulos has already done it. Mchan's about to go fail to catch a fish, and successfully catch a fish that has a piece of heart in it.
I mean, yeah, just like real fish.
Yeah, all fish have a piece of heart in them. They have more than a piece of heart, they have a whole heart.
Yeah, fish hearts.
Yeah.
So yeah,
That's not
Aulos about to go get himself another seashell, because I guess knocking one out of a tree makes a lot more sense than just going to the beach, which is right over there.
Those aren't secret seashells, though. Those are obvious
Oh,
seashells.
That's a good point. That's an important distinction to make. But speaking
secret
of us,
seashells have to be hidden.
but speaking of the beach, though, we're finally on our way there to start our hot date.
Oh, yeah.
Now, I guess the big important question is Aulos going to take the important precautions and do the nut touch first? He is not. Oh, dear.
Oh, no, he's actually going to get behind her. He's going to do a little bit of backstab.
Oh, dear.
Meanwhile, Mchan's over there getting his photos with Bow Wow, and he's going to be stalking an old man in about 20 seconds.
Which gives us plenty of time to ask, why is that random seagull so far away from the rest of them? Oh, there you go. There you go. Come on, seagull friend.
One
Come on.
day, we'll get through this without talking about that.
Not as long as I'm here.
I recruited the wrong person to do this.
Hey, you know what? You literally have no excuse.
I don't, because I chose to do this.
Yes, you did. In celebration, we're also just gonna hold Marin above his head, just like that.
Well, technically this is kidnapping now. We've taken her into a well.
No. She came along with us. Not like we threw her down the well. She jumped in after us.
Stockholm Syndrome.
Don't think that's how it works. I will say, though, I'm impressed that considering that we have to use Pegasus shoes and all this other stuff to be able to do what we do, she just follows along as if it's nothing.
No, Crunchy, you misunderstood me. We have Stockholm Syndrome. She picked us up off the beach. She dragged us into her house and stole our shield.
That was Terran.
Well, she gave it to Terran to hold. She didn't trust herself with it. That's Helsinki Syndrome, I like it. Alright, so we're running around getting a bunch of photos.
That's an appropriate name because this commentary is sinking straight to hell.
Wow. Wow, sir. My feelings are hurt. How dare you?
I
My
mean,
feelings are about as hurt as Link and Marin are that Terran just busted in between them.
well, that's why you got the bees.
But all of us Terran didn't get the bees. In another dimension, he got bees.
Yeah, unfortunately, because this is a speed run, we're also doing some speed dating. The date's already over, which is unfortunate.
No, the date's not over until she leaves.
Yeah, she's about to leave, though, because we're on our way now to where she goes to sing to the walrus, which is not a euphemism for anything. It literally is just singing to a walrus.
Well, technically, we don't even get her to the walrus to sing.
I mean, Okay, so it's not. It's listening to the walrus, and more she's waking the walrus, which actually sounds even worse. There we go.
So we choose to bomb trigger this, similar to how we do it in any percent no scoob. Because it's faster, because Myron doesn't have as long to walk off the screen.
Yeah. And also, you don't have to run all the way to the right to talk to the walrus. It's just, you trigger it immediately.
Well, yeah, nice. But you make up that time by, you know, going there anyways.
It's fine.
Oh, unless you're aulos and you do this route where you go up instead first.
Yeah, well... But now it's time to show one of the other cool things bombs can do. Bomb triggers return with a vengeance. Turns out, picking up a heart piece also counts as an event, so we just kind of go on this edge here, and just like that, heart piece.
Our arms extended across the room to get a heart piece. Turns out that we're Mr. Fantastic.
I also accepted Go-Go Gadget arms.
That's actually the better one, and less copyrighted.
Alright, well anyways, now it's time to go be a big man and intimidate an empty room.
No, it could be a text box in the desert. No,
nope.
No text box in the desert. Sad day.
The room does scream, though, because it hates waste, and you just wasted 2 arrows.
By shooting them into nothingness.
Yeah, take this key before you waste any more of those.
And take this piece of heart while you're at it.
Yeah.
This obvious neon-lit piece of heart.
Yeah, that's actually the reason we take the fall down that pit, because otherwise we can very easily grab the key without falling down, but we need that piece of heart, so there you go. Which also conveniently gives us the exiting that door, so we can set up a save and quit after we got the seashell. Alright, Mchan now about to go raise some heck in that room as well here.
Will we get a text box in the desert? Yes! There's a text box in the desert.
The text I can read a little bit of Japanese that says, "You? What the heck are you doing? Someone was just in here doing the same thing. Here, take all my keys, you jerks." That sounds like a lot of words just because it's Japanese. They fit more words into smaller space.
A single character can mean a word.
It's true.
Similar to how one lesson can teach you an entire song perfectly the first time you hear it. Well, second time, technically.
I mean... It's fine. It's because you share a connection of the heart.
Actually, no. Now that I think about it, has this Link ever touched an ocarina before?
I mean, possibly.
Is this the same Link from Ocarina of Time?
No, this is the Link from Link to the Past. I think.
Yeah, but when does Link to the Past take place in regards to this? Does he learn how to play the flute from this game?
I mean, this. Okay, you know what? This is getting dangerously close to talking about Zelda timeline stuff, and I would rather just like
talk about Pooh Bears and how A.A. Milne isn't a real person. Is that what you're gonna say?
Why are you calling a real person imaginary, dude? Why are you going back to that? Why are you going back to that?
Anyways, we're going over here. We're going over here, and we're gonna open up Deep Fort.
And there he is.
There's a happy fish.
Look at him. He has his fins in the air because he's excited.
He's happy to have something to talk about other than things.
And we leave immediately. Who's going to show us the slides of his vacation?
Oh, we can see them more when we're up close.
Alright, now first there's a couple things we've got to take care of up here in the mountains. First of all, one of the most important tricks of the run, which
the most important.
Well, it's hard to say. It's definitely up there.
Well, it's 3-1. Oh wait, in this route. No, it's 3-1.
Alright, looks good, and he gets that obstacle skip, saving himself that precious, precious half second.
That is obstacle skip number 1 of 3.
Well, 2.
Alright, we're just gonna walk into this cave. No, it's 3, because you come back here. No, wait, because this is... Yeah, you're right. I'm thinking about my route, not their route.
But now, a little bit more Jesus jumping, and we are up here in the upper mountains. Gonna take this opportunity to get another seashell, and also witness the dangers of not having railings on your bridges.
Yes, these bridges aren't up to OSHA code, and we're gonna teach the inspector about that.
Well, the inspector... Well, we just murdered the inspector.
What? No. No, he just had a happy little accident. Look,
And,
we can see the ground right there. He'll be fine. That doesn't look that high, right?
Right. That's the thing.
Yeah.
He'll be fine. We'll see him later. And we also did not mention that Aulos showed off a magnificent butt sword right there.
My god. So now we're gonna go inside this fish.
Hey, good to block.
Oh.
Rude.
And in here, we're gonna do a little bit of fancy dash jumps.
Oh boy, are we ever?
Do a little bit of Jesus jumps. Maybe if we're lucky, do some fancy bonks too.
Yep, and Aulos' arrow count is exact right now. He's going to be using every last one of those arrows before he gets more of them.
Ooh. He's playing a dangerous game, isn't he?
Yeah, well, he should be in good shape. It's every one of those arrows is very carefully plotted, and unless something goes horribly wrong, there should be no trouble. I'm
Oh,
not expecting any trouble from Aulos. He's been
Well-
playing very well so far.
we'll just see what Anglerfish has to say to that.
Probably not much of anything, because Anglerfish rarely has time to do anything.
Well, some could argue against that.
I mean, I suppose if you decide to throw a bomb at his face instead of use bomb arrows, maybe.
Well, who would do that? That's stupid.
Yeah, I know. I mean... But, oh, he's setting up for the fancy super jump here.
Oh, yes. And
That
he
was a cool
gets it cleanly.
Right.
Oh, and he got a chest turn, I think, too.
Ooh, he did. Meanwhile, Mchan getting his photo up top did not get the butt sword, which is unfortunate, but we can forgive him for that.
This time.
And there it is, Anglerfish.
I think he whiffed.
I don't think so. Nope,
Oh,
we got
there it
him.
is.
Yeah, the hitbox on the sword slash and Anglerfish, they're bigger than they look, so you can actually still hit him. It's kind of weird.
Yeah, it seemed like he swung it, paused, and then he got the hit.
Yeah, that's why I think most folks do it.
Huh. Well, I should skip the text at least.
Just like that, he gives himself a harp, which he collects by running past it and bouncing off the wall, you know, just like at a real instrument shop.
Now, wouldn't the harp strings be starting to mold and deteriorate in this wet area?
We're talking about a dream harp that changes colors, and you're worrying about the
we don't know that it's a
strings.
dream harp yet.
This game is over 20 years old. Statute of
Spoilers.
limitations is long since run out.
I'm
Oh!
not gonna. No.
It's involuntary, I can't help it.
You need to do it. You need to get it out the moment it starts, don't you?
I mean, yeah. Oh gosh, Mchan has some trouble with the mini Zols. Oh god, they got him!
Oh,
man.
man. He still gets out of there rather
Oh!
quickly. You just have to let Crunchy have his moment when that song comes on.
I mean,
I've learned this over the past few weeks of commentary.
it's just how it works.
He has to let it out. He doesn't get any other chance, really. His workplace is very oppressive when it comes to O's! Alright,
So,
there's
yeah.
another heart piece you're expected to find. Casually.
That one you can find in casual. When you jump down from D7, it just lands you right on it.
Well, not right on it. It's like a few tiles down and right.
I mean, if you're holding down...
Mchan is not going for the spin slash.
Well, he has enough arrows he can actually do just 3 bomb arrows.
Oh, that's fair. But still, we need fanciness, man.
And
Alright, so
he's giving us a different strat. I'll take that.
yeah. So now all it says is Ghost Pal.
Ghost pal in very large quotation marks. But we're about to see some definite shenanigans here, though. Because first he's got first get the seashell. Then, immediately, more bomb triggers.
Once again, demolitions are coming to our rescue.
Yeah, in this case, it also turns out that bridges are resting on pits.
And inside those pits is a Victoria's Secret.
I can't believe that fisherman stole from him Victoria's Secret.
Well, technically you did. He just pulled it out. You're running away with it.
I'm not doing anything.
No, you is Link, not you.
And that's because Link is a good boy. He's trying to make sure that Martha here, the mermaid, doesn't have to swim around without any clothing on, because that would just be inappropriate.
It's nothing to do with you being a pervert, because you never talked to her before, nor do you know that she has no bra on.
Yeah, I mean, this is LADX After Dark, not LADXXX.
My god, Crunchy, you went there. And now Alice is setting up for, what is this? Early magnifying lens.
Yes.
I almost said early hookshot, or early master sword. And he gets it
good.
First try, Jesus.
Not even buffering it. What a boss.
Beast.
Yeah, there are 3 spots a Zora can be. We have setups for all of them, and with buffering.
There is also a setup without having to deal with the Zora that's incredibly slow.
Yes. It's consistent, but it's slow, which means that a lot of folks would opt to do the Zora strats, and Aulos showing off how to do it, making it look easy.
He's doing a class right there.
And I was afraid he was going to forget to take the photo here for a moment. Wait, what's he doing?
Ooh. He's going for a little dip before he talks to the... Oh no, he has to wait a second.
Oh gosh, that's what I was worried of. Because if you...
Doom.
Yeah, if the mouse goes to the right, you have to wait for him to come all the way back to the left before the fisherman catches him. Alright, Mchan about to do some bomb triggers of his own here. Gotta be careful with this one, though, because when you're dropping bombs into a pit, you gotta press the button real quick. Otherwise, you can actually just drop all your bombs in the pit and not the trigger. Mchan pulling it off no trouble, though.
Wow, so these people are really good at mashing. I can't say the same.
Yeah, it still usually takes me a couple of tries. Thankfully, you have so many bombs to spare that you have some leeway, but you still don't want to be dropping like 10, 15 bombs in there.
I don't know. I err on the side of caution. I'd rather buffer it.
Alright, now, finally, hopefully we get the ghost to shut up a bit. We're gonna visit his house. Oh my god, Ghost. You bring friends home to this?
Well, I mean, he's been away for so long.
Does your family know you live like this?
I think his family is also in that graveyard.
But there's only one grave.
No, there is not.
Well, near his grave. Oh my god, even in death his family has disowned him.
My god.
Only one thing we can do.
While we're down here, we're gonna go talk to this... What is the actual name of this thing? Because I remember somebody has said it before. It's like a Goria or something?
I don't know. It's dude bearing the ultimate power.
He with the mighty boomerang?
Yeah, the boomerang in this game is,
silly.
The ultimate power. It's not just a stun weapon or a really slowly go pick up a thing weapon. No. No. In this game, the boomerang contains all the power of heaven and earth. Of hell and the other planes of existence, all compressed into one little kinky-shaped item. I mean, yeah, you know, it's when you have a thing and you have a bend in it, it's called a kink. What are you laughing about? And I'm actually
all that build up, and it just went.
That sounded inappropriate. I'm here trying to have a legitimate discussion. You're over there making weird jokes. Gosh.
I am not. I'm talking about the tone.
This is the only tone I have.
Dramatic announcer voice.
This summer,
we will be getting more arrows. Arrows, arrows, arrows!
But only if they can menu correctly. Oh, okay, they did it. And Mchan also pulling off, looks like he did early magnifying lens in short order. Looks like he got it first try.
Very nice. But, we bid adieu to Martha's Bay for a while. We're gonna go up to the graveyard.
There's too much life around here. I need to go to where the death is.
Well, the death surrounds you.
Death follows you everywhere you go.
You are a harbinger, my friend.
Oh man, that's a $5 word.
I've been playing lots of Etrian Odyssey 5, so yes, it is a $5 word.
I also have accepted that I learned that from playing Star Trek Deep Space Nine Harbinger, which is worth about $5. So that, yeah.
So, anyways, we now get the trifecta of cutscenes. First, we return the ghost to his grave, then the owl decides to lecture us about going to a dungeon that we're not going to bother with. And then the mouse resurrects from the dead in the graveyard, as per any Romero movie, and asks to take a picture.
We saw the mouse earlier. We
Yeah, he
fished
was
him out of the
floating.
water.
Yeah, he was drowned in the water.
Just swimming.
That's what you think.
Right, because dead mouse will obviously grab a hook.
He didn't, he bit it.
Yes, dead animals don't bite things!
Well, he's a zombie, we've already covered this.
Oh my god, you get your... You can have a thing without zombies in it!
No, he can't.
Yes, you can!
What about redheads? There's zombies in this game too, you know.
Alright, well anyways, it's time for the color dungeon. Or Dungeon Zero if you want to sound really cool to your friends.
Hardest quiz right here. They ask you, what color am I? The answers are red and blue. If you have a Game Boy Color, this is easy as pie. But you can't actually answer this quiz on a Game Boy Original.
Which is a little bit mean-spirited.
Well, they need you to buy the new thing. Anyways, we're gonna get a bunch of rupees here. And this dungeon is special because they added in after they made the original game.
Yep.
So it's coded a bit differently.
Most certainly. We're gonna see that in a moment here. They're also about to go fight the giant blob boss, which is not much of a boss.
We're actually very familiar with this guy. If you've been watching the tournament. It's a pity we can't quick kill him the way we do later, though.
Well, I mean, I don't think has anyone tried... Yeah, actually, well, you can always bring the mushroom in here. It does work on him.
No. The quick kill is in, he goes to the back and then you just pull your sword and it vibrates on it until he explodes.
Yeah, although, I think, honestly, considering that he becomes vulnerable immediately, it's actually faster with powder here, I think.
Maybe.
Because the later blob fight, you have to wait a few seconds.
Aulos, not quite getting that super jump. I don't think he was down far enough.
There we go.
Got him.
Alright,
So
now
now
he...
Hard reset the console here.
Yeah.
And what this does, the rupees in that room that we bombed open earlier, they're actually stored in the game's RAM, right? Am I thinking right? I don't do this right.
They're stored in... It's stored in system memory instead of cartridge memory.
There we go. So the game doesn't... remember that we've already picked up these rupees. We could just walk in here and grab a bunch more. Thus getting the 300 we need to get seizures.
You can get soul.
Seizures.
Soul. But the fun thing about that is that because it's stored in system memory, if you're playing on 2 simultaneous files, you collect the rupees in one, then save and quit and go to the other file, it'll still be empty. They don't come back until you hard reset.
Oh, so what are you doing with your menu, brother?
I'm sure this is all carefully planned. At least I hope so. Maybe he's trying to manipulate RNG in the bingo room, which is the worst room in the run. Here it is. These guys are absolute pain to get to go where you want. Looks like Aulos has managed to make it work pretty well, though, but that red guy is just okay. I think he's got it.
Easy as pie. And now we're gonna go do a hard puzzle. What is he? Oh my god, man!
I think he's trying to... He messed up the menu somewhere and he's trying to kind of fix it.
No, but he fixed it the first time and then he did it again.
Well, we don't know what his menu layout's supposed to look like, so maybe he's putting it back to where he wants it to be. We don't know.
Probably. Anyways, this boss has lots of knockback. We don't care about that because we have our backs against the wall already.
Yeah, this boss has a whole bunch of stuff going on with like the color and different phases. It doesn't matter. Hit him with a bunch of arrows. Now that's time to see if Aulos will make the correct choice here.
Depends. What do you think the correct choice is, Crunchy?
The correct choice is to get a tunic, because you need to have a tunic to get 100%, obviously.
Nice cop-out.
Now, the red tunic used to be overwhelmingly considered the fastest, but with some recent changes and a lot of debate, it's pretty much been decided at this point, red or blue tunic is a matter of personal preference. The time difference is pretty darn small.
Negligible.
Yeah.
Alright, so now we're running over here. I believe now is when we get the soul?
Yes, indeed.
Seizures?
First, he's going to stop and get the seashell out of the tree because, you know, whoever's hiding these secret seashells just likes putting them in trees. Oh, Mchan. Fortunately, not quite getting himself that quick kill on the blob, but still managing to finish off pretty quickly.
Oh, yes. Now we're over here in aulos. The signpost maze. Don't double read these signs, otherwise it'll send you back to the start.
And, okay, good. Aulos managing to get that dumb jump the first time. It's not one of the official dumb jumps, but it is still a dumb jump.
Nah, let's make it official. Dumb jump 4. Now it'll be dumb jump 1 because it comes first in the run.
No, don't. Now you're going too far. Don't complicate things.
Dumb jumps. Signpost dumb jump. There we go. Dumb jump of soul.
Soulful dumb jump. But yeah, you have to read these signs in specific order. Thankfully, it's always the same, but if you're mashing your button to try to get off that text box, it's surprisingly easy to accidentally read twice, so you gotta be careful. But aulos gets it, and he's about to become a more soulful individual here.
Oh, yes. For those of you of light constitution or susceptible to seizures, don't look at Mchan's screen when this comes up.
That said, please stand for the national anthem. I feel more soulful already. And also worth mentioning, Mchan had a really good bingo room. He's about to fight the boss of Color Dungeon.
Alright. I've taken care of some stuff on my end. Alright, so where's aulos going now that I think about it? We're going to D6?
First, he's going to go get the most obnoxious out-of-the-way heart piece. Alright, now Mchan, let's see what Mchan chooses for tunic. Oh, he's going for blue, it looks like. Nice. So between the two of them, we have essentially one purple tunic, and I am 100% okay with this.
Damn.
But no, yeah. This heart piece that aulos is going for is... I debate this is the worst one, because the way he's going to swim to get it is the only way you can access the water on the screen. There are no visual cues it's here, there's no dialogue anywhere in the game that tells you it's here, you're just expected to be exploring and find it.
It's a dead end, honestly.
It is.
Actually, is it still a dead end when you lift, when the bridge is up?
Well, the bridge is always down, just that you can open the gate.
Ah, right.
Remember, you walk across the drawbridge to take that picture.
I see. So now we're gonna go talk to our fishman buddy.
Yes. This is one of the 3 things that become available to you with a magnifying lens, the other one being the boomerang, and the third one being the Book of Dark Secrets in the library. But we're not going to read that, because we don't like those scary things.
Dark Secrets of Coalhole Isle?
Yes. Which, the truth is, we actually know that we know the darker secrets, so we don't need to read about just a simple dark secret.
We know the dark secret that is the game's defaults.
Don't reveal the secrets, God.
Well, it's too late. The cat's out of the bag. You've already spoiled the game.
Yay! Why would you put a cat in the bag? What kind of monster are you?
Schrodinger.
He puts it in a box, you dingus!
It's been a long time since I've been called that.
I'm happy to oblige. Alright, now...
We're getting some clean wall clips to get past some of these Armos Knights. And to get... Chest turn!
Chest turn!
He tried so hard for that one. You switched it, you scum.
I mean, I don't know what you expected.
Expected more class.
Yeah, you really should not be expecting that from me. So, anyways, while we're experiencing some soul, we get to see fast strats on Armos Knight, because it turns out normally you need to use spin attacks, but the red tunic gives your sword the properties of spin attacks, so just put him in the corner, spank him like a bad child, there you go. Speed game does not, in fact, encourage spanking. Corporal punishment is bad.
Do not, in fact, get into the chokey when your principal tells you to.
What?
Have you never read Matilda?
I didn't hear what you said. That's why I said what, and I have read Matilda.
I said don't get into the chokey when your principal tells you to.
That's a great way to get grabbed by the pigtails and thrown across the yard.
I don't know, it worked out for that one kid who got all the cake.
I mean... That
Before
was a
he
lot
got
of cake.
thrown.
That was a lot of cake.
And he enjoyed every bite, and you know it.
Maybe. Alright, so aulos about to head down to D6 here, and Mchan getting that obnoxious heart piece. Yo, aulos has to be careful with his health, though. He's at only 2 hearts.
Hey,
He's probably going to opt to grab the safety fairy that you can get by using the boomerang near the start of D6, but if he doesn't, then, well, no, I guess we'll see what he does. Alright, Mchan getting his final picture here.
meanwhile, like I said, Aulos doesn't need to care about his health because he gets the fairy right there.
Yep. Figured he would, but it's always reassuring to see. We don't like seeing people die where they're not planning to.
I don't know, it's pretty entertaining when I do it.
I mean,
You can't deny that.
I'm glad you're entertained. I don't like seeing people die.
Anyways, we're gonna get our level 2 bracelet with another chest turn. My god, the man's on fire with these things. And, of course, level 2 bracelet, one of the most useful items in the game. It allows us to pick up, elephant statues.
I still
Yeah.
say they don't look like elephants.
Well, you're objectively wrong.
Objectively wrong. I don't think that word means what you think it means.
It's an elephant.
Looks like a pillar.
It's an elephant. Pillars don't have tusks.
Neither does that pillar.
It very clearly does.
No, it does not.
Go
Anyways,
look
hey,
at
it's
the...
time for some super jumps here. Getting a super jump there to set up for another super jump, because super jumps beget super jumps. That is the way of the world. And now we're going to see, oh, Mchan doing arrow strats on Armos Knight. Interesting.
The intended way to beat him. Air quotes.
Well, there's multiple ways to beat Armos
There's-
Knight. You can...
Almost going for, what I think he's going for? I think he's already... Oh my god, that was nice!
That's still a cool super jump. I'm still not entirely sure how that one works, but it's very cool.
Well, you get clipped into the wall when you bonk off of it.
Oh no!
Oh, no, he's stuck!
Oh no, he's soft lock! Ow!
RIP! The fanciness came back to bite him! He's
Too
still like half
fancy.
a dungeon ahead, but still,
Oh, that's still something you
the
don't like to see.
humanity!
Yeah, that's one of those super jumps where if you don't line up quite right and don't super jump at the correct height, well, you just get stuck in the
cooked.
wall. You get stuck in the wall.
Anyways, we get a chance to look at these statues again, and look, it has tusks. Right there below the eyes.
Those look more like eyes.
The big long things coming out of it look like eyes.
They're angry eyes.
Man,
It's like
Crunchy,
that dang painting. Do you see an old woman or a young woman's?
I'm gonna get you to do like some Rorschach tests.
You really don't want that.
I mean, seriously. My god, man. Also, might we point out that this is the only place in the game where we actually need to use the level 2 brace. Everywhere else has a level 1.
Well, I guess that depends on whether or not you want to go get the rooster. Oh gosh, Aulos, have you not been practicing your skill heads? Okay, there we go.
He's gone, man. I don't know what you're talking about.
Uh-oh, okay. Pieces passed. Now it's time for a puzzle room that I like because you don't really have to do anything, it just kind of fixes itself.
I mean, unless you fall into the black hole.
Yeah, why would you do that though?
Because you're terrible? Not you. I mean, anybody who does that.
I mean, I am, but
You're a wonderful person, Crunchy. Don't let anybody tell you otherwise. Except for yourself, because you're objectively wrong in that case.
there you go again, using that word objectively.
Well, it's true.
Speaking of objectives, it's time to objectively just completely crap on Facade here. He's practiced so hard. He wants to do such a good job, and we just don't even give him a chance to start opening the holes up.
What my co-commentator meant to say was, we destroyed him. We did not do the other thing, because this is a family-friendly stream.
Okay, considering the fact that you said the harder version of the word that I just used, I don't want to hear it.
And I apologize.
Oh man, Mchan bomb arrowing the Wizrobes. He's just taking matters into his own hands. Just I don't know, but that one felt really good. I got secondhand good feels from that.
Very nice.
No, GT, we can't. Goodness.
Alright, so we're gonna go over here, avoiding bomb fairies, hopefully, in order to get our level 2 sword. Man, is this thing nice. The most useful level 2 thing in the entire game.
Yeah, it is. Alright, come on, Mchan. Okay, good. Not to mention that, but the game gives it to you in the most spectacular way. I mean, play any other Zelda game and you get like a nice jingle, maybe a bright flash of light, maybe some wind or something. No, this game gives you a weapon and crafts it out of honest to goodness lightning. Look, when you pick it up, it makes you look like the friggin' poster from the original Star Wars. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. I'm getting an adrenaline rush just looking at it.
This is the point where I just don't need to say anything. He just hypes it all by himself. It's really good. It's helpful when it's late at night.
Alright, but look at that, look at that. It's so exciting that Martha even has to just jump straight out of the water like a friggin' dolphin. Like, dang, did you just get a sword made out of lightning?
She does that anyways, though, when you get on the screen after.
Martha's just happy to see you, alright? Speaking
Yeah,
of
she's happy to
excitement,
see
though,
the pervert.
Dungeon 5. Dungeon 5 is actually pretty darned hype in this category because this dungeon is actually awful most of the time. But it turns out we got some shenanigans to do.
I wonder, which dungeon is more broken, this one or D7?
Actually probably hard to say.
Because honestly, this is a bigger trick than bomb triggers in D7, I think.
Well, it's a bigger... Oh, no! Aulos!
He's good. Now he has the power of both things.
But is that going to be enough to protect him from missing this trick?
No. One. Everybody count with me.
This is called early hook shot. The way it works is basically you're going to pull this key into the next room. The next room, you're supposed to fight Master Stalfos for the 4th time and get the hook shot. And Master Stalfos drops keys, so if you actually pick up a key in the next room, the game says, oh, it's a hook shot. But so you have to pick it up on the same frame you transition, but the problem is, because of nonsense like global frame rules, well, there's a 50-50 chance that it won't work. So that's why Alice got its second try, despite actually doing the setup correct both times. Oh my gosh. Well, when GT puts it that way, he makes it sound really bad. This game has 2 water temples. God.
I'd also like to point out that, technically speaking, Ocarina of Time had 2 water temples, too.
I mean, kinda, yeah. Also, Mchan pulling off the bomb trigger to make the, skipping the owl part of the owl cutscene there, really nice. That is not an easy one to pull off.
Catching up, bit by bit.
Now he, too, gets the power of lightning in sword form.
Right. Meanwhile, Aulos making an insane run at these bloopers.
Yes.
Fearsome opponents in Mario Tennis. They're powerless here.
Wow! That was cool!
And will he get it? He got the chest turn as well. Aulos is in the lead by like a dungeon by the time this is done. A little bit less than that.
Aulos is just styling right now. He's like, yeah, check this out. Just chest turning because I can.
Somebody give this man a pair of shades. Aviators, preferably.
I left them in the car. I'm not gonna go out and get them.
Oh, it's hot outside. Don't do that.
It's actually cooler outside than it is in here because our air conditioner sucks.
It's okay. At least your mic doesn't pick up your air conditioning, right?
It does not, but it also I get really quiet if I get more than like 2 inches further away from it. So that's just the price I pay.
Fair enough.
Ooh.
Wow, the swag! It's all
my
over the place.
God,
Quick,
I
Crunchy,
cannot hold all this swag.
while he's doing Wall Snake, quick, go get the sunglasses. He needs them.
Oh my God. Mchan about to do himself a little bit of an early hook shot here as well. So if he can get it first try, he'll save himself 15 seconds. But dang. He's got a serious swag deficit going on right now.
And he got the perfect Wall Snakes too.
He got the 2 cycle. That is so
Not
difficult.
even the 2 cycle. He got 1 up and then 1 down on the same side.
Uh-oh, it looks like Mchan did not get it first try.
Well, neither did aulos, so
Yeah, but
he won't be
still-
losing any time if he gets it on this one.
Well, here's hoping. He does not.
So we never explained how this trick works. So the next room over is where you
I
fight
did.
Master Stealth. Oh, we did?
Yeah.
Alright, I'm losing my mind, man. It's late. I still have to go do like 2-mile run after this.
This just tells me you're not listening to me, Matt.
Well, I'm trying to pay attention to the runners.
Okay, that's fair. I'll give you that. Gosh, Mchan having really unfortunate luck here, though. This is what you always hope this doesn't happen, because there's nothing you can do about it. You just have to deal with it. But sometimes this trick just doesn't want to work. Oh, Mchan!
It's crippling to your morale, to be
It
honest.
Because there's nothing you can do, but it still feels awful. Because you just every time you do it, loses 15 seconds.
Remember, Spirister, you chose to be here.
There we go. He gets it. So now he can go about his way and finish Dungeon 5. Thankfully, this trick is so useful. Even with taking it multiple tries, it's faster than just fighting Master Stalfos, because Master Stalfos is a jerk, and we don't want to deal with him.
Can we get one of the guys to confirm how many times you can do it and fail before you start losing time?
I want to say at least 4.
I think it's 3.
Alright, but Aulos doing a bomb trigger here to get this piece of heart, and about to set up to make sure he can do another obstacle skip. Otherwise,
What is Mchan doing? Oh, he's going for full health. I see.
Yeah, he wants the sword beams. The sword
Meanwhile,
beams.
aulos 2 for 2.
Yep.
And as my compatriot was saying, sword beams damage skeletons. Magic.
Yep. Otherwise, you have to use bombs, and why do that when you just use sword beams? But Aulos about to set up for another one of the most challenging tricks of the run, Rooster Skip, because he doesn't want to have a rooster friend. And I think Aulos does it unbuffered, so we should be seeing. Well, he did it in D5 unbuffered, so I have no reason to expect him to do anything different.
Oh,
here.
he's using the. Oh, I know what he's doing! Oh, this animal!
He's zoomeranging!
Oh no, he fell!
Swag too strong! Gravity taking effect! Oh my god!
Is there something wrong with the swag's gravitational pull?
There's that word again, heavy. Oh my god.
Whew, lad. Jesus. So
Oh,
that was
man.
a trick that we figured out, what was it, like 6 hours ago?
Less than 12 hours ago.
I still don't fully understand how it worked, but something about the boomerang just throws you against the wall at light speed.
Yeah, it hurls you across the room. It's pretty... Oh, Aulos. Thankfully, he's playing it smart this time, doing a save and quit, so that way he can just start at the entrance to the cave. Something I have not seen more people do, but still definitely... Oh, gosh.
Oh, he fell early! And he resets early as well.
Alright, this is definitely
He's
better than
gonna
Mchan.
get it.
Yeah, this is the thing is, if you have to run all the way back around into the cave, it takes 30 to 40 seconds, whereas just doing quick hard resets saves you a lot more time compared to taking the tumble. And he's still going for it! Look at him go!
He's gonna do it. He's gonna do it even if it kills him.
my... Oh, aulos!
Oh, he's getting so close. You can, buddy. You get back in there and you do this hook shot boomerang jump thing.
Channeling the
What
spirit
is
of
it,
Paul
Zoomerang
Anka,
that we're calling it?
doing it his way. Yeah, we're calling it Zoomerang. That's the widely accepted term for it at the moment. Oh god, it's still so cool. Aulos, you can! Aulos, you can! Don't give me that talk! Clearly he's just jumping off the boomerang. Obviously, that's how it works.
He's got this. Let the power of swag carry you into the room.
Come on. Oh my god, he bounced
He
off that wall
knocked
so
into
far.
position. He got knocked into position for the regular Rooster Skip.
Come on, Aulos! Come on, Aulos! Yes! Get that second jump! Come on!
This,
Oh my
we will
goodness.
say, though, this is giving Mchan a chance to catch up. But my god, the brass on Aulos.
Oh my god, Mchan getting goated pretty hard there. Oh,
He's gone casual. There's no shame, but my god, I was hoping you would pull it off.
Alright, I was gonna say achievement unlocked balls of steel. I'm gonna give him balls of tin for that one.
Nah, balls of silver.
But still, going for it multiple times, that was...
That was courageous, I'll give him that. Alright, so now we're gonna head up Tall Heights to D7.
Mchan getting himself a obstacle skip, so both of them get to continue to speak normally in the Discord. There will be no banning today.
Oh man, I'm gonna get banned.
Well, it's temporary, don't worry. Alright, now Mchan about to do it himself. Oh, he's setting up a save and quit immediately. That's playing very smart.
Clever lad.
Now, I think Mchan does it buffered, so we're going to be seeing him take advantage of some save and quit buffers and map buffer to get his jump.
Sending Aulos a little message in the chat after he posted.
Uh-oh, I think... Okay, he did get the pixel. For a moment there, I thought he might have gotten the sub-pixel oopsie. No, he gets it. He should be good. Just like that. That's really clean. Very nicely done it from Mchan.
First try.
Gain back some serious time with that.
But he's still in overworld navigation bit ahead, behind on Aulos, who's about to clean up D7. If you guys had nightmares about this giant steel ball that we throw at the pillars, we'll have them no more, for we are your saviors. The speedrunning community of LADX will teach you about the mythical legend of bomb triggers.
Yeah, let me tell you something. When I was a kid, this dungeon was my least favorite dungeon. I got stuck in it forever trying to figure out how the heck do you get the ball to all the pillars, and it's awful. And so I've had people tell me, but hey, the speed strats with the ball are really cool. And I say, screw you, I want my childhood back. Every time I do this with bomb triggers, I gain back 5 minutes on my life. So there you go.
Soon Crunchy will attain godhood because he has earned back more time than he has spent.
That said, I spend more time doing runs than I gain back from doing this dungeon fast, so you could debate that it's a net loss on productive time.
Oh, and he's doing the thing. Oh, it looks so nice every time.
And he does it unbuffered on that last transition, and just like that, the tower is so impressed, it takes a bow.
Unlike normal towers, this one doesn't collapse into a heap, only the floor falls apart.
Alright, someone asking how do bomb triggers work? I guess it's worth repeating. Bomb triggers are basically where the game only wants you to have one bomb on the screen at a time. So if you use drop them into a pit, or on a screen transition and drop them within 4 frames of each other, the second bomb, well, the game puts it somewhere else, because it can't just put it on the screen, and it causes some weird overlap with memory and sprites, and it causes events to trigger on the screen you're on. Oh,
and
Aulos.
he gets the god.
Oh, he gets the perfect Goomba for Goomba Surf. That doesn't get any faster.
This has been the most efficient D7 that I have seen.
Yeah, it's spectacular D7 for Aulos. Now Mchan setting up for his own bomb triggers. Let's see if he decides to go for the screen transitions or if he wants to go for down the pit.
It's pits.
Yeah.
Safety.
Actually, I'd debate that buffering on the screen transition is the safety strat, but going down the pit is definitely faster than just buffering on the transition. That's one of the things I like about bomb triggers. There's multiple ways of doing them, so depending on your comfort level, you can do them different ways. They're all equally viable.
So we didn't get to mention it, but Aulos did this neat trick to kill Evil Eagle really fast. So we need to save and quit once during the game to do this. So we hit him off the screen, then we can screen wrap down to hit him with a hook shot.
Yes.
And he never comes back after that. Oh, and he bonks off the wall onto the piano, pressing all the keys. A musical nightmare, but it looks so nice that we don't care.
I still say it's an electric organ.
Well, technically it is an organ, so I'm willing to accept that. Mchan going for the proper way to do this dungeon. No relying on RNG, just do a bonk super jump right there off that P-hat. Climb on top of some switch blocks, done.
Yeah. It's kind of there's a backup there, so what you'll often see folks do is set up for Goomba Surf, and if the Goomba's out of position, just go do P-hat jump. Alright, well now it's time for Aulos to go break my heart. While Mchan destroys Evil Eagle.
Oh, he's doing another one.
Oh god, is he gonna...
Oh, wow, that was interesting.
Oh my god!
A solid object there.
Whoa!
Wowzers! Alright, come on. Hit Marin on your way over. I want to see her fly.
Oh, he's doing it. He's doing it. Whoa! Oh my god.
Like I said, we discovered this not even 6 or 8 hours ago, guys, and he is already implementing it in runs. It is gorgeous to watch that happen.
Oh my god.
No more will we have to worry about equipping hookshot. Oh, come on.
Oh my god. That's so good. It's so
I wonder
good.
I wonder if we can even catch Marin at that speed.
You're essentially flying through the air like a friggin' Metroid Shine Spark, tackling her into a rock.
No, we've discovered the Shine Spark in LADX. That's it. End game. No more tricks.
It's Shine Sparking. There you go. Oh my god. Meanwhile, Aulos picking up the last powder because, yeah, good to get out of here, Mad Batter. Stop with the curses. I was about to say, it seems like Mad Batter learned how to do curses from you.
I don't know what you're talking about. Last I checked, all of Mad Batter's curses help you.
Well, I mean,
there we go. Flame skip's done.
Oh, Mchan didn't actually. I guess opting did not get the did not bomb trigger the start piece.
He always goes back around.
Okay. He may have been having some trouble with that.
Oh no! It's gonna fail. It's doomed to fail. Aulos has not killed the moblin on that screen, which is required to do the bomb trigger.
Actually, no. We've actually It's not
really. Huh.
Yeah. It was believed to be for the longest time, but recently I've seen people do it with it not giving that moblin. Just
interesting. Everything I knew before I was a lie.
Well, yeah, bomb triggers do require you to kill certain enemies on certain screens, otherwise they don't work. But in that case, that's not one of those situations.
Oh, he's going for another one here in D8! This is the first one that we found! Whee!
Oh my god!
And he hits the rock and denied!
Oh my god!
Whee! Alright, so this... Oh, so you can? Alright, when you throw the boomerang, does that allow you to do a regular super jump? Or do you still have to do a naked super jump with that?
Well, you don't have to do a naked super jump there. It's just you're just saving yourself a menu in that case.
No, I know, but I'm saying hypothetically, if you have the boomerang and the feather equipped, but you don't know how to do naked super jumps, can you just super jump with the boomerang instead of the sword?
I'm actually not sure.
Or an arrow?
I don't know. Alright, anyways, Aulos about to face off against Blano, who is sitting here woefully unskipped.
No, we skipped him. He's dead. I didn't see a fight.
Mchan heading into D8. They're definitely closer than they were earlier on, so the gap has closed somewhat. But aulos is just aulos is just playing really well, and he's
gonna be doing it again, by the way.
Just every step he takes, just swag just falls out of his sleeves. It's just kind of like, whoops! I'm just leaving all this swag everywhere.
It's radiating from every ounce of him.
And Mchan actually going for the slightly older strat here. This is also this is the old any percent strat.
Grabbing an extra key here.
Yeah, Alyssa, he just
maybe some refills, depending on.
Possibly. I think it's just because he's not sure how to do the hookshot jump. So he's just instead going to do something else that we don't see in this category, which is if you're clipping to a block and you push it right on that seam there, you can actually push a block from the side. Which is kind of neat.
Have we seen that before?
Not in this category.
No?
Nope.
I could swear we've done it somewhere before in here.
And there we go.
No, I'm thinking of Rando D7. Never mind. Ignore me.
Of course. Meanwhile, aulos deciding this room is very dirty and just letting the Roomba do its thing.
Little did we know that Roombas clean up pits.
Yeah. I mean, pits are unwanted things on the floor,
That's
yeah.
a tile laying Roomba right there.
Some point, yeah, you might have seen this tourney, but it's not the usual.
You're not supposed to see it because it's not what we normally do.
Yeah. Oh, that's one of the things I love. About
oh, and he gets the quick art piece.
Nice.
Like I said, found these things just today, pretty much this afternoon, and already put it into runs.
Yeah, Mchan is doing the
actually
the strat.
Now that I think about it, I wonder how that works, and if we could do it on that spot, so we don't have to set up the super not the super jump, the Jesus jump right there to get clipped in.
Well, I'm not quite following what you're saying, so maybe we can discuss it later on, because right now we just saw Hothead go down here in it looks like 2 phases, which is pretty darn good.
Alright.
Hothead's kind of an annoying boss, and let's see if Aulos gets the all-important trick. Oh!
No! He doesn't need it. He has enough swag in this run already. If you got that, then it would be too much to handle and we'd have to ban.
Yeah, if with all the swag he's been doing, if he tried to do Wang Boys, it would fill the entire screen and probably spill onto the overlay.
It's too late. It already has.
Oh my god.
That's what the tape is for. It's holding it back. And now he's on his way to the egg. What the? Oh, he didn't switch over from Frog Song, did we?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
I'm looking at you, Crunchy. Yeah,
How did
one
you get
job.
into my house.
One job.
Actually, I have several jobs.
Tonight, for this 2-hour period. One job.
No, several jobs. I have to talk over the game, I have
It's
to manage
blue
buttons,
balls, I'll be mad.
and I have to repeatedly antagonize you.
Oh, Aulos, I hope you get none. You don't deserve any.
If he starts getting blue, all he has to do is basically friggin' body slam into Aghanim. It'll work, it's fine.
We're gonna go from the top line.
Going from the turnbuckle! And wait, did Mchan not get Wang Boys either? I can't believe we have to disqualify both runners.
No, Crunchy, I believe we have to disqualify you for talking during the Paladin English.
You talked during the beginning of it, so I guess we're both
I stopped it. Shut up. You continue to talk. Anyways, we mentioned this way earlier. We never needed to read the book in the library because the game defaults this maze to being left, left, up, right, right, up, up, left, left, up, right, right, up, left, up.
There you go.
Added one more up in there.
And so we're gonna one last bomb trigger here. Also is mashing bombs right now, and he gets
go.
Skipping a 10-second dialogue, unfortunately, which also skips the trigger that starts the music. So we don't get to hear the cool Nightmare music. It looks good.
Did he get it? Did he get it?
Yes.
Oh,
Nice.
baby.
And here we go. It's time for Aghanim.
Yeah, we're playing the bomb flute.
You know, just kind of...
We
Put
never
your
took
mouth
out the
on.
ocarina, so we just bit a bomb and made it play music.
Alright, so that's the first 2 hits, which are free. So now Aulos has to get 2 more hits, but now 50-50 chance of blue balls. Ooh.
Ba-ba-ba-dum.
Just 1 more. Can he get it? Can he get it? Ah!
Darn. There we go.
Let's see. Get the quick kill here. Looks good. No problem.
Easy as pie. Now, here's a question. Will he go for Death'll Skip?
I don't know. He might. We'll find out. I think he's going for it.
He's doing
Yes.
it.
I think he got
one.
it. He did not.
One was off the top of the screen, I believe. Oh, well, at least we get to see this fight now. So, the boomerang, we've been praising it this entire time. Turns out that this is the final boss. Death Eye, Deathful, what have you. Boomerang one-shots him. Bam, done. You don't need no... What is it, 14 arrows?
16.
16 arrows or an infinite amount of bombs?
It's not that bad. Alright, I was taking a moment to...
He's playing a little bit of a swag song at the end. You know what would have been really sad?
What?
Is if he had it on Mambo.
Oh my god, that would have been awful. Alright, Mchan, meanwhile, getting himself 1 blue ball, 2 blue balls. That's not good.
We should also say GG to Aulos, who has completed his run with the amount of swag none can even believe.
And an official SRL time of 1:26:30.
Alright, so we can knock like 4 minutes off because of that, right?
Hello.
You
Aulos.
beautiful man.
Oh.
We couldn't handle it. We were screaming, we were throwing things in the air. We were not ready. We were not ready.
I need to pull out a mop because my water spilled all over the place. It was so dramatic that I threw my cup in the air.
Oh, I'm so sad I couldn't get the rooster skip with the zoom ring.
Alright, you know what you need to do now though, right?
Yeah, I tried it once before the race and I got it and I was like, I need to do that, but...
I found it very funny that the last one you tried, it set you up in the position to do rooster skip normally.
Yeah, that's what I was aiming for, because when I tried, my mistake was to do my hookshot menu, during the falling instead of after I fell between 2 pits.
Actually,
And,
I think Mchan got Death Eye Skip.
Yeah, I'm just throwing it out there real quick. Sorry to interrupt.
Yo,
but,
nice.
Mchan got himself a Death'll Skip.
So, hot hell, you two. My god. And that's Mchan clear. Time is 1:28:16 on his screen, but what's his SRL time?
1:32:03.
There we go.
Actually, no, I read it wrong. I'm sorry. It's 1:28:18.
Let's drag him up here. Ah, you're here now.
Hello.
So, both of you, good grief, guys.
Yo, GG.
GG. How did your run go?
I'm gonna say, I think his beginning was decidedly worse than yours.
Okay.
Yeah, my beginning was something. Definitely.
However, he got second try early hook shot, whereas you got 4?
I don't know, but I had a few tries, and I wasn't very happy about that.
Still,
Yeah, that was unfortunate.
I believe that might be a PB for you.
Yes, that is a PB.
By like 2
Yo.
minutes, if I recall properly. Or did you get another one after that?
My PB coming into this was 129.01. So
Alright,
it's
so you
about
got like
45
50 seconds. That's not bad.
Nice.
Yeah.
It's a sizable
GG,
amount,
dude.
nice and healthy.
Yeah.
Congrats.
I didn't actually think I'd get it with how long it took me to get the early hook. But I guess I
just
nailed
gotta-
out everything else. I guess I pulled off everything else that I wanted to pull off in this run.
Just gotta have faith, man.
Yeah. By the way, that Deathless Skip was the very first time that I tried it out. So I was learning it earlier this afternoon, and I wanted to see if I could pull off in a run.
Alright, so I guess both of you trying out new tricks that you just learned today.
Yeah.
So I highly recommend, Mchan, that you go back and watch this, because some of the things that Aulos did were unholy.
Is that so?
Uh-huh. That's a really good way of putting it.
There was some dark boomerang magic being had.
You know, guys, you knew Sagaz, whatever you call him. Well, now you know Swag.
Oh, you went for the new strat that Vilak showed us, right?
He almost did Rooster Skip with it.
Oh,
He did all of D8 with it.
And he also did a Marin skip with it, which was kind of hilarious.
That was glorious, and I hope we implement that into the route instead of pulling out hookshot again.
oh.
Well,
wow.
actually, the first one on the bridges can save time and save a menu, but the second one isn't worth.
I mean,
And
if
I
it's still
tried to-
equipped anyways, couldn't it?
I mean,
Well, I don't remember exactly, but Sagaz just timed everything, and I know he knows what he's doing.
I think this
So-
time we can accept being slightly slower for the dramatic look of flying across the screen at the speed of sound.
I tried to get the second one before the Marine's text, but I couldn't. It's even
Can
More
you even
fun.
get that early?
yeah. You definitely
Would that
can.
save time?
Oh no, it's just a matter of it's just harder because you need to get the dash
And you have less space to
in
do
the
it.
little square. Yeah,
Yeah.
right.
One day we'll figure it out. But yeah, that was a great race from both of you. We actually got really close because of your Rooster Skip attempts, Aulos.
Yeah, to be honest, I opened the stream, I saw where I was and where Mchan was, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna try that many Zoomerang Rooster Skips.
Zoomerang Rooster Skip. ZRS.
If it wasn't for Zoomerang, I would have earlier Rooster Skip, obviously.
No, now you have to try it in your next run too. You realize that, right? You have to. No, you don't need. You don't have to try it. You have to get it.
But he didn't PB with this, so he doesn't have to yet.
Next race.
But he's shown it off now. He can't back down from a challenge from his past self.
All right. I'm gonna wait till my credits are over and then I'll confirm my pictures because I'm sure you guys would like to see that too.
Yeah. Aulos, did you check yours?
Yeah, I did.
yeah, he did.
While you're over here out of bouncing all over the place.
Where is he hiding all these bracelets?
Well, easy.
You
He's
won.
turning into a Goron. He's just full of muscle.
Oh man, Trace, the potion.
The second best potion. Also, are you going into like Rooster Skip Cave right there?
That sure was.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm just messing around. I know that in Underworld, Dungeon 8 and Dungeon 7 are connected with some caves.
Hmm.
There's
we got
maps about that.
verification.
Anyway, thank you guys for commentating. It's 6 a.m. right here.
Yeah,
No.
you go to sleep.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Aulos.
It happens to
alright.
the best of us, guys. Don't worry about it. You still came out. You did an amazing performance. Got to see some new stuff. Got PBs.
Okay, wait, I got them.
Tried to burn the owl.
Darn.
Get
Take
him
that!
next.
I want cooked bird for dinner. Give me my victuals.
Oh my god.
All right, we got anything else, guys?
I don't think so, actually.
What's our bracket looking like now that I think about it?
Well, with this, we only have 2 races left, both tomorrow. We have Spice Father versus Pika Pals at noon, and Bamboo Shadow versus Ender at 5 p.m. And with those 2 races, we'll be done with all the rounds of Swiss, and we'll be ready to move into the tiebreaker and then into the elimination bracket.
Jesus, they've already put in the results for this match, and we're still on stream for it.
They're trying to be ahead of the game.
Those SG folks are on top of things, man.
Good grief. Well,
Well, is that it?
yeah, pretty much. I
think
mean,
that might
I don't think anything else is coming on speed gaming.
Well, let's find out. I happen to have the
I'm
schedule
looking at it right
here.
now, and everything's supposed to be ending at the end of this block.
By the way, did you get red tunic, aulos?
Yep, you guys had opposite tunics.
Okay. Oh, okay.
Wow.
Well, I'm sorry, blue tunic people. I failed you.
Nah, you did fine. You PB'd, my brother.
I got that at least, yeah.
This is probably as good a spot as any. Aulos needs to get to sleep, and we don't want to keep him up any longer, so...
Let's all head off. I hope you guys enjoyed the race. Hopefully, we provided you with some decent commentary.
I don't think they're ever going to let us commentate together again.
I don't know what you're talking about. It's fine. Everything is fine. We just need
Yeah.
to get you reading more classic literature. And then we'll
I
be
heard
happy.
very little of your commentary, and to be honest, I...
That's the result I want whenever I commentate. I want you to lose it laughing. That's all.
Or
when there were clutch moments, I had to turn it off because, you know.
Should have kept it on so that I could have had a chance to catch up with you.
Yeah, right.
See, but then he would have died at about Walrus Skip.
You know, I gave you your chance. You'll see when you watch my rooster skip, to be honest.
Okay.
Magnificent.
oh gosh, this
Anyways,
is such a great tournament.
Our runners tonight have been Aulos and Mchan. Go give those guys a follow if you enjoyed their stuff. They're both great runners. I have been Phantom Matt.
Fanny Matt. Go look that up, guys. That is, and your results will be wrong.
These things, you know.
Uh,
And who have you been?
I've been Crunchylex.
There we go.
All right, but thanks for watching, everybody. Have yourselves a good night.
See you later.
Thanks for having us, everyone.
Good morning.
Good morning. Go get some sleep, dude.
Yeah, sure.